Welcome to Parallel Universe. She grew up in the most scrutinized house in America, the White House, with the entire world watching her every move from childhood. She survived it all, built a remarkable life on her own terms, and married a man who has managed to stay almost completely invisible despite being connected to one of the most powerful political dynasties in modern American history. Take a breath, because the full story of Marc Mezvinsky is considerably more surprising than most people realize. Chelsea Victoria Clinton was born on February 27, 1980, in Little Rock, Arkansas, the only child of Bill and Hillary Clinton. She spent 8 formative years growing up inside the White House, navigating a level of public scrutiny no child should ever have to manage. She graduated from Stanford, earned graduate degrees from Oxford and Columbia, worked as a correspondent for NBC News, became a published author, a global health advocate, and a board member of the Clinton Foundation. By any measure, Chelsea Clinton built something entirely her own. And the man she chose to build it alongside has one of the most quietly extraordinary backstories in Washington. Marc Mezvinsky was born on December 10, 1977, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, into a family with deep political roots. Both his parents served as members of the United States Congress. He first met Chelsea in 1993 as a teenager at a Democratic political retreat in Hilton Head, South Carolina. Their friendship quietly grew into romance years later at Stanford. They became engaged in 2009 and married in an interfaith ceremony in Rhinebeck, New York in July 2010, a celebration that blended Chelsea's Methodist faith with Marc's Jewish heritage in a way that genuinely moved everyone present. Today they have 3 children together: Charlotte, born in 2014, Aiden in 2016, and Jasper in 2019. But here's where Marc Mezvinsky's story gets genuinely complicated. His father, Edward Mezvinsky, the former congressman, was convicted of fraud in 2002, involving over 60 fraudulent investments that cost friends and associates millions of dollars. He served 5 years in federal prison. Marc navigated that very public family humiliation with remarkable composure, graduating Stanford, earning his graduate degree at the University of Pennsylvania, building a career at Goldman Sachs, and later co-founding hedge fund Eagle Vale Partners. The fund ultimately closed in 2016 following significant losses. He then joined TPG, one of the world's largest private equity firms, where he is currently a partner. His estimated net worth today sits at around $15 million, and their combined net worth with Chelsea approaches $30 million. What strikes people most when they finally see Marc Mezvinsky clearly is how deliberately, genuinely low profile he has chosen to remain. Tall, quietly confident, and almost allergically private for someone married into the Clinton universe, he shows up at Chelsea's marathon finish lines, attends family events warmly, and then disappears completely back into a life that prioritizes his wife, his 3 children, and his work over any form of personal spotlight. In a world where political adjacency is currency, Marc Mezvinsky has consistently refused to spend it. And somehow that quiet refusal is the most striking thing about him.